Welcome back.
Hi.
Not just to our listeners, but welcome back to Kiah.
Yeah.
I've missed this bitch. It's the first time I've seen her in
Actually,
2 fucking weeks.
I missed you too.
So unacceptable.
I got back and I have FaceTimed you 3 times.
I know.
Because I was like, I just want to talk to her.
Well, it's so weird because it feels like you were gone a month. So Kiah and I legitimately probably talk at least text or something every day.
Pretty much.
And we see each other obviously for sure once a week, if not more, through FaceTime. It was crazy to not talk to you every day while you were gone. Is that weird? I told him,
is that codependent?
I was gonna say, am I building a codependent relationship with you?
Well, you got to think too. A lot of friends don't get one-on-one time together like we do. Yeah. I know we're technically working, podcasting, whatever you want to call it, but we sit down and we talk shit at least once a week for an hour and a half.
At least, yeah. And then not to mention catching up before recording, after recording, whatever. So yeah, it was definitely weird, but I'm so glad you got to get away and have a good time. But fuck, I missed you.
It was a good time. Doesn't really feel like a vacation, really, because it was a lot of family time, which is great. I'm not complaining. I kept thinking to myself, how lucky I was, to get on an uninterrupted time with my nephews.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
That doesn't happen very often where I wake up and go to bed with them for over a week.
Yeah,
straight. I mean, that hasn't happened since they've been born, you know?
Gosh.
So, either one of them. So that was super cool. Even when we got back, my sister-in-law and my sister and I were texting and we're like, I kind of miss you guys. This is weird.
I know, you guys got uninterrupted time together.
We did. It was just we were there all the time. So that was super fun. Pete and I got a little date night out in Tampa.
I love that. Where did you guys go?
We went to Speakeasy, which that's kind of our thing. I don't know how it's turned into our thing, but whenever we're traveling, we try to find not divey, but moody, vibey bars.
Yeah.
Which are usually speakeasy type things, basement bars type of thing.
Yeah.
So I am a TikToker. I just go on TikTok and look at different spots or whatever, and then I make a plan. And we found this place that had it was called Jekyll.
Oh.
As in Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah.
It was in Hyde Park, so it was kind of play on
that's
words.
clever.
And it was, the front of the house looked like a bagel shop. And it was a full-fledged working bagel shop. And then you go in and you give them a secret word, and then they bring you to the back of the bagel shop as if you're going to in the kitchen. But it's a full-on
a separate
speakeasy
restaurant. That is so fucking cool.
Yeah, it was so cool. And the cocktails, they give you this whole book, and then their whole cocktail list is based off of novels, Edgar Allan Poe type of vibe. And their cocktails were knocked out of the park. They gosh. Come in a bird cage. One, they smoke them in the bird cage. They
Stop.
One of them, they make bubbles out of oat, an oat milk type of thing with peach and whatever, and it makes edible bubbles. And mine had a disc on it that was those papers you can put on the top of a drink.
Yeah.
That are edible. Mm-hmm. Well, the paper matched the artwork on the ceiling of the bar. Oh my so my cocktail was a reflection of the ceiling of the bar. I mean, it was we're totally into that stuff.
That is awesome. I'm jelly. That sounds so good.
We're totally into that stuff. So it's an experience. Don't get me wrong. The drinks are $30 a pop.
You can imagine the price tag.
So
but
we had
worth
4 cocktails and it was $150.
And we haven't even eaten yet.
No, we didn't even. There wasn't even a lick of food, and the drinks are not. I mean, it is not your North Dakota, type of going out, but we just love that stuff. So it's kind of an experience for us. And then we went to a really fun Italian place called Olivia, where we literally watched them make the bread and the pasta that they were serving us. It was that's totally our vibe.
Yes.
We love doing stuff like that. So we got one of those nights, and that was kind of
that's nice. I'm glad.
Peak of my trip a little bit. But I got sick on my trip. Which, you guys, I have literally been struggling with being sick since Christmas.
I was going to say, since the holidays.
Off and on since Christmas. I can't fucking kick it.
Oh, God.
Dude, and I've been hearing from a lot of people that this illness that's been going around this winter does not go away.
It just kind of wanes and then comes
Lingers.
back. But it's always there.
Yes.
It's just a matter of if it rears its ugly head or not, or kind of goes dormant.
Literally. So today I'm doing a little bit better, but it's been a solid week. All my family is now getting sick. It's just terrible. It's this gnarly cough too, like up at night coughing, like grossness. So that was not super fun, but we're making it through.
But she's back. And
she's back.
We're ready to podcast. I wish I had more to like. I don't really have like.
I was saying, what's new with you?
Well, okay. What's new with me? Fuck. Not a whole lot. Of an old friend of mine came to Fargo from Australia.
I saw that on
last
your social.
week. She was not back for good reasons. She was back because an old friend of ours that we had passed away from heart failure.
I'm sorry.
And so she, I had talked to her about it when he died, and she was just distraught, like not sure, like, you know, feeling like she's so far away. She hasn't been back to visit since she left in like early 2020. Because she lived in the States for like 10 years and then she moved back to Australia. And since she moved back, she has a daughter. She has built a life. And so I was like, you know, I remember me and my other girlfriend were telling her, like, you don't have to beat yourself up. No one expects you to come here from Australia for the funeral. And before I know it, 3 hours later, she texts me. She's saying, my flights are booked. I'll be there whatever day. I was like, holy shit. So she flew in. That's the first time I've seen her in person in like 5 years plus. And so that was cool. She stayed with me for a few days. She stayed with another friend for a few days. So it was really fun to have her up here. But that kept me busy. What else? A friend from college was in town with her littles because they had a hockey tournament. I watched little kids hockey for a little while, which that was
Were you at the game where the parents were fighting?
I was going to bring that up. No, that was at a different arena. I don't even know if that was the same tournament. But yes, and it went viral. Like Barstool picked it up.
Yeah. If you don't know what we're talking
so
about,
embarrassing.
You should say for the people what we're talking about.
Well, so this video went viral on social media in our local news, and then of course Barstool Sports picked it up. So there was a little article about it on Barstool. But it's a video from a local hockey arena where I don't even know what age. These were young boys. Tournament was going on, and
maybe like 8 or 9.
Yeah, could have been. And the game, I guess, was a little chippy. So the boys were fighting on the ice, and then after the game, a mother, I assume she's a mother, but a woman came down, started shoving some of the players out of her way as she walks out, and then comes back and gets into a fucking brawl with some other guy.
There was like 4 fights,
but happening. It was like a full parents fighting on parents at this hockey game, and it just, you know, I'd like to say that this is an anomaly, that this is something that just never happens here. You know, North Dakota nice, but that's not true. This trash happens all the time. I don't know what it is about you hockey parents, but some of you are nuts.
I think I'm fit to be a hockey parent. I am. I think I am.
No,
I told Pete that. I said, babe, listen.
You're better than that.
I love drinking in parking lots. I'm a little fucking shady. But I'm like not. I wish I could drive a Suburban one day. You want me to keep going? I spend stupid amounts of money on shit that I shouldn't.
You do.
I fit in well already.
You would.
But I don't even have a kid.
You would, but like, so, it's just they're a different breed. So I cheered for hockey in high school, so I have a lot of experience witnessing hockey parents. Yeah. And there was a period in my time where I'm like, oh my god, I would be the best hockey mom. I need to be a hockey mom. Now that I am a mom and my frontal lobe is fully developed, that sounds like my nightmare. I have girlfriends who are hockey moms and they're great, and and their husbands are great. Like, if you're one of my friends and you're listening to this and you're like, bitch, I'm a hockey, I'm not talking about you. But like, when you experience and you listen to some of these parents and how into it they are, it's like, it just gives me anxiety, because I'm like, none of these boys, no offense, people in Fargo
or girls,
none of them are the next Matt Cullen. None of these fuckers are going to the NHL. Okay? Chill.
Yeah.
Chill.
Everyone take a deep breath.
Take a deep breath. I understand the stress and must be a lot. You give up every weekend for fucking 5 months on tournaments, stay at shitty hotels, and the expenses of equipment and ice time. Yeah, I bet it's a lot. But you got to just take a fucking breath.
Yeah.
So I did watch a few hockey games. They were fine. Other than that, it's been pretty boring over here.
Yeah.
But
good.
We're back.
Boring
we're ready.
We're
and
back.
There's so much to fucking talk about.
I told Cease before we started this, I'm like, I think we could do an episode just on Love is Blind.
We could, but I'm only on episode 3. So I can only talk about up to episode 3.
Lordy. Okay, well, maybe we will then. Maybe we'll touch on like the beginning of it, and then maybe we'll finish with its own episode, because new episodes were released today. So you have a lot to catch up on. Maybe after it's all done,
let's recap.
We should recap with its own episode.
Yeah.
Southern Charm, we have to talk about it. Mm-hmm. Beverly Hills, we have to talk about it. Mm-hmm. We have to talk a little bit about the Kardashians. There's like some shit going down with like Alabama Barker, Mason Disick. We got to talk about all of that. Yeah. So we have a lot of plucks today.
I had to like go through our notes and go through my list and literally be like, okay, what can wait till next week or next episode? And what do we, like, I'm checking off shit because I'm like, okay, this episode will be 2 hours long if we go through everything.
I think before we get into all that, we should touch on the recent North Dakota House rulings.
We have to talk about some local shit that's got us.
We have to talk about it because the North Dakota House passed the the federal law of gay marriage going back to the Senate to be reviewed.
They passed a resolution calling on the Supreme Court to overturn a 2015 ruling that legalized same-sex marriage in our state. Yeah.
People are in uproar, to say the least. And these are people that don't usually say political things. Mm-hmm. They are saying political things. Mm-hmm. The effect that this is going to have on the people of North Dakota is huge.
So big.
And it's really frustrating. I've been feeling this way for a long time, but I think a lot more people are feeling it now.
Yeah.
Unrepresented by the people that are making these decisions.
Correct.
And I think we have the ability here to bring it to light where if you also agree that this is wrong, you should be saying something.
Yes.
Publicly. On what you believe in, because your representatives need to hear that when you do not agree with something like this. Mm-hmm. What would you like to add?
I was, to say disappointed was an understatement. I'd like to say I was shocked because I thought we as a state have come a little bit further. But I really, I wasn't. And, you know, it made me sad because what is it about just giving everybody the same rights and treating everyone equally that is just so difficult for people? Why like isn't that just basic human decency? Evidently not. And I think there was a representative and I think his name was Austin Foss.
Yep.
He gave a very powerful speech on the House. It was a House floor, right? Yeah. Yep. He's a gay man. He's married, and him just telling his story about how much it hurts, about how he never thought the state he calls home would ever come after that right. If you even have a part of a heart or a soul, and that didn't touch you in some way and make you go, oh my God, then you are evil.
Yeah, well, everybody listened to it and then voted the way they did.
And still voted the way they did.
It's disgusting.
52-40 was the fucking vote. And he said, I'm going to quote it. He quotes, "I don't come into your church, into your home and force you to relabel your relationship just because I don't agree with it," end quote. And that is perfect.
Period.
If you don't personally agree based on your religious beliefs, whatever it is, that is your right. But when you start trickling that into telling and forcing everyone else to get on board with it, no.
Yeah. I mean, listen, you can't get me started on the separation of church and state because I will literally turn red in the face. And like, it's unfucking believable. Mm-hmm. It is bigger than your fucking Bible verses.
Yep.
And that's all I'm going to say. Like, these are people's lives. These are people's kids. Mm-hmm. I mean, this is like end of life planning. I mean, could you imagine not being able to like be making decisions for your partner at the end of life. This is insurance.
Insurances.
Right? Every single person that I know struggles in the insurance department, right? Like, could you imagine like having a husband and not being able to be on their insurance?
Yeah.
I mean, this is children. This is decisions.
Families.
This is so much bigger than your fucking Bible verse that you take out of the Bible and you feel reflects something that you believe, right? Like, it's so incredibly frustrating. And it enrages me.
It does. And when he talked about like end of life things, like imagine your spouse in their hospital or in hospice or whatever, and you can't be there because you are treated exactly, if not less than a stranger. Yeah. That's your spouse. That's your person. And you can't be there to help make decisions. You can't be there to hold their hand. Children in custody and like, the whole thing makes me just sick. He said he hit the nail on the head too when he said it's going to make LGBTQ people feel like they're not welcome in this state.
Yeah, which is so fucked up.
Fucked up. And it's not North Dakota nice, like he said, and it's definitely not Christian. It's not.
No,
So the way it's going to work is, I guess, because they passed this, it's going to go to the Senate. And depending on what the Senate does, will determine whether or not it actually goes up to the Supreme Court. What can we do, right? What can we as a community do? You look up your district. You look up who your representatives are and who your senator is. You can look and see. First, you can look and see how those representatives voted in this last, if you want. And you can write very strongly worded emails. You can make phone calls and let them know, listen, this is not what I voted for. Yeah. You are not representing what I want, what we as the people want. And then you can send something to your senator too and say, listen, this is going to be coming across y'all's desk. Here's what we want and what we voted for you to do. If you voted for these people, let your voices be heard. That I can only hope is what will nip this fucking thing in the bud.
And we touched on this a little bit in the since we've started talking a little bit about politics. Yeah. But I had somebody reach out to me and thank me for being more vocal.
Awesome.
In 2025 with my beliefs, which is wild because I don't think I've ever hidden it, but anyway, don't be afraid to share your support, whether that be on social media or texting somebody that you know is struggling, or it can be personal. If you have somebody that falls into the category of LGBTQ+, maybe text them this week and say, like, listen, I'm here for you. Like, I got you. And like, I know I'm not out like raising hell and posting on social media, but like, I believe in you, because right now we are in a climate that they don't know who's on their side and who's not.
They don't know who's,
And we need to be there for them.
Yeah, we do.
This is just really fucked up.
This is where we can show
don't be afraid to
that
do
we're
that.
an ally.
Yeah. Don't be afraid to do that. And even if I know people who are they are Trumpies. They are Trumpies. And they still don't think this is right. They still don't think this is right. If you are listening and you are that person, you need to say something.
You have to say something.
You have to say something, because these are people's lives. These are people's children. These are people's livelihoods.
Yep.
Please say something.
If you are like, hey, where do I go to find this? Shoot us a message. I'll send you the link where you can find it. My husband stayed up late the other night researching it, and we found it. He's already sent his emails. Yeah. I'm fixing to do the same. This is let's do something here.
Buck up, bitch.
Puck up.
All right.
What's next?
Moving on.
Yes.
Let's talk about Southern Charm, because it's fresh in my mind.
Yeah, talk about it. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not completely caught up, but we can still talk about it. Listen, I've been busy.
Okay.
No, discuss.
So I am plucked watching Shep on my TV screen.
We talked about this last week too.
Plucked.
He's such a bitch boy.
He is such a bitch boy. And like,
I did see the clip of him basically telling Sienna, I got shit because we didn't know what her name was last week, that he's in love with her. or that he loves her.
Well, he claims that they said they loved each other.
But, like, he had, like, this... Did he have, like, some emotional... Where, like, he was pouring his heart out to her and she was just like, eh.
Okay, let me just give you, like, a little synopsis.
So,
she lives in the Bahamas.
Right, yes.
They had arranged for the entire group to go to the Bahamas to spend time with her. Apparently, Shep and her arranged this trip. Leading up to the trip, she kind of went a little MIA.
Rogue, yeah. Yep.
And he's freaking out.
Yeah.
They all go to the Bahamas. And she's like, oh, I'll maybe catch you later. She's like not taking his calls. Okay. So Austin and Craig had not met her yet.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Austin had briefly. They are in this big suite. She shows up and Craig is like awkward. Like he's like trying to like, he's telling him like, I'm going to offer her some champagne. I'm going to really break the ice here.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And she is cold. I mean, Craig is literally saying, I'm a pretty good read on people. I've never felt energy like this from somebody before.
Oh,
like,
my
it's
God.
bad, right? And Shep is like a little fucking puppy. He's like, oh, it's so good to see you. Oh, my God, it's so good to see you.
Like, clinging to her arm.
Oh, like,
clinging to her.
It's so cringy. It's so bad. It's so fucking bad. And turns out, actually, she agreed to talk to him before the trip about where they stand and what all this is going on.
Oh.
And he says, no, you're going to do it on camera.
Shut up.
So he has dug his own grave.
Yep.
And he's living in this. Like, honestly, he's probably... I do think he's hurting, but I also think he's doing it for the plot a little bit.
Oh.
Because,
yeah, he's not an idiot.
Anyway,
so
they're planning on hanging out, having champagne, and, like, kind of getting to know her a little bit. They all bail. Craig's like, actually, we should all go check on the reservation for dinner tonight. Come on, everybody, let's go check.
Because it was awkward?
That's how fucking weird it was. So they all leave him in the hotel room. And he's like, well, I was kind of hoping that maybe you could, like, help me pick out my outfit for tonight. And she's like, okay.
Oh, God.
So they go upstairs together, and he's like, I missed you. She's like, like, it's so bad. So then she's like, oh, okay, well, why don't you wear this and this? And he's like, oh, okay, that sounds good. I was thinking like this. That would be great. She goes, okay, I'll give you some space. So she's going to leave the room while he changes. And he goes, wait, no, you're leaving? More space? I don't want more space.
Oh, my God.
It's so bad.
I'm just shuddering over here. Like,
oh, it gets worse. So they go to dinner. She's like super standoffish, weird. The whole thing is fucking weird. She leaves because she has a stomach ache. That's what she said.
Not the
Next
stomach ache.
morning, he texts her a novel text. Like, I love you. This is so beautiful. This is great. I really hope you can get past this so we can be together and live. I know you love me. I heard it from your freckled lips. He's like, he's like something about like, you're the song I sing when the sun shines. It's like, it's the stupidest fucking text. It is so cringy.
No.
She doesn't respond.
She leaves him on red.
She leaves him on red. I can't. Shepherd spirals. And Craig's like, dude, she doesn't like you. Like, and Austin's like pissed at Craig because Craig is like telling him like she does not like you.
That's what a friend does.
Like, let it go. Like, if you see her one more time on this trip, great, but then like move the fuck on. Like, whatever.
She's just not that into you.
She's not into you.
Yeah.
And he will not let it go. He will not let it go.
He refuses to believe that she's... Oh, good God.
He can't. He's like, but 3 weeks ago, she was telling me that she loved me and we were planning a life together. And Craig's like, okay, well, that was 3 weeks ago. Right now, she hates your guts.
God bless Craig.
He went as far as to get Paige on FaceTime with Shep because he's like, he won't listen to me. You tell him. And Paige is like...
Yes.
Honey.
Queen.
If she liked you, you would know. She doesn't like you.
Yeah.
This shouldn't be that hard. Like, if it's already shaky, it's not going to work.
No.
Like, oh, my God. It is pure fucking gold TV.
Thank you, Southern Charm.
The awkwardness of her coming in and out of these scenes is, like...
Okay.
Chef's fucking kiss.
I gotta watch today. I got really behind because I got delve into other shit, but I have to watch.
It is so cringy.
Oh, God.
And to see him, and Taylor's on the trip. I bet she is just wearing her crown and like, thank you.
Full snaps.
Thank you, Southern Charm Production, for giving me the ability to see this unfold.
To witness this firsthand.
Oh, yeah. I would love to see my ex in that situation.
Popcorn in hand.
Oh, I'd be like,
absolutely.
Munchy, munchy, munchy.
Absolutely. Not even mad about it.
It's so good. It's so fucking good. So I'm sorry that was a lot of spoilers if you haven't watched it.
No, like I said, I saw a lot of clips, a lot of previews, a lot of things that have been circulating social, so I knew that was happening. I just hadn't watched that episode just yet.
Well, Sienna went on TikTok.
And I saw that too.
She
to clear up some shit.
Well, because a lot of talk went around about how she matched with Whitney on Raya. And then, so like basically she's in this just to get on the show.
That was the narrative.
She claims she had never seen the show. Her grandma had seen the show. Mm-hmm. She had not seen the show. Mm-hmm. And that the interaction with Whitney on Raya, she posted the receipts.
She's got the proof.
Yeah, it was like a, hey, how are you?
Yep.
Good, how are you?
She didn't reach out to him.
She did not reach out to him.
Yeah.
And her and Shep, she is claiming that it was not the head over heels fall in love at first sight that he claims it was.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think there's probably some truth right in the middle of all of it. I think Shep, I think he's in this for the show. So I do think that he has made this into a much bigger thing than it is.
Yeah.
But do I think that he probably was more invested than she was? Well, yeah, she's 26 and she's a model and Miss Bahamas or
and
whatever
stunning.
the fuck she was. Yeah. And this is a 40-year-old drunk
46-year-old
teenager, basically. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I definitely think he was more invested than she was.
Yeah, I totally buy. And I didn't even need the receipts, by the way, but I completely believe that she was not poaching Whitney first.
No.
I'm sorry. There is no world where Whitney, the way Whitney tells things, you take with a giant grain of salt. Literally. Because I'm like, you are a 50-something-year-old man who still lives with mommy, and you have nothing of your own. Everything you have is because of mommy, and there's just no.
I saw a TikTok the other day. Side note, did you see this?
Is it the TikTok that I'm thinking?
This girl was at a bar and ran into him?
Yes. And it's like pictures of her talking to him. And she's like narrating, this is when he showed me his mom's house.
She pretended she didn't know who he was.
And he was like trying to get her to come back to his house to talk or chat.
The biggest house in Charleston.
The biggest house. And he Googles himself. And then she walks away. She's like, no. Fucking loser.
He's a drunk though.
He's a drunk and he's just gross.
Yeah.
He's just gross. It's
kind
not
of
cute
drunk
anymore.
That would be me though. If I met a celebrity, I think I'd pretend I don't know who they are.
I would 100% do the same. Like if we ever were to go to LA or Charleston or whatever and we were to run into somebody, I'd probably do the same. I'd be like, no, I've never watched the show. Tell me about it. I could pull it off too, depending on who it is. Like,
well, yeah, we're Scorpios. We can fucking lie through our teeth. Absolutely, we pull it off.
I love that.
Did I ever tell you about the time I met, but Carson Wentz used to live behind me in college?
No, you didn't tell me that.
I hope this never gets back to him.
You're in too deep now. You gotta tell it.
I was outside at my house, and he was out walking his dog, and I said hi or struck up conversation. At this time, he was a big deal. I mean,
this is when he was still playing at an SU, right?
Yeah, and everybody knew who he was. Oh, God, yeah. Right?
He's North Dakota Golden Boy.
And we started chatting or whatever, and I was like, oh, do you go to NDSU? Like, I literally was pretending I had no idea who he was. He's like, yeah. And I don't remember how he came up. I was like, oh, like, what are you studying or what's your major or whatever? College conversation. And he's like, oh, I study this, and yeah, I play football. I'm like, oh, you play football? Cool. What position? He was drafted number 2 in the NFL.
This was the guy who was slated to go not only in the first round, but number 1 or number 2, and he ended up going number 2 over.
Literally, like 3 months later, I watched him on TV go number 2, pick 2 in the NFL.
I pretended. She's like, oh, sports? You play football? He could couldn't walk anywhere in this state without people yelling his name. And here she is like, I didn't know who you were.
Literally, I've done it.
Oh, God, that's so fucking good. You know what? Everyone needs to be humbled a little bit, and you gave him a little bit of that. I appreciate you for it.
I hated in college when girls would be like, oh, my God, the football players. Like, I mean, granted, I was one of them sometimes, but in public, if I saw them at the bars or something, I'd be like, oh, my God, hi. Like, I would never be like that. Like, I'd be like, oh, you play football? I would never.
You knock them down a peg or two?
Yeah, never.
Looking for it. Oh, God.
Anyway, sorry.
Okay,
we derailed.
What else we got?
Yeah, give me a plug.
Can we talk about Avery Woods?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so if you are not sure, Avery Woods is a nurse turned influencer on TikTok, blew up, massive following. I am somebody who followed her, watched her content, thought she was pretty funny. She got picked up by Alex Cooper for the Unwell network and has her own podcast. What's it called? Cheers or something like that with Avery Woods. Anyway, she just had an episode with Harry Jousey, and on that podcast episode, they talked about like her haters and how it's just disgusting that a lot of the haters that will go on her social and comment and say things like, oh, you're a fat, ugly mom, or you're a piece of shit, or all these things are usually other women that have like some Bible verse or some blessed mama fur on their bios. And they were kind of having this conversation like, oh, God, yeah, it's always the self-proclaimed Christians that say the worst shit. And Harry made a comment that's like, yeah, Jesus is gonna spank you or something, right?
Which is in true Harry fashion.
And not the greatest thing to say. But Avery took it too far and then said, I can't quote it.
Can you say it?
I can't quote it because it makes me feel gross. But she said something to the effect of like, Jesus is going to bend you over and
do some naughty things.
Yeah. To one of your orifices back there. And she's laughing. And then I did see the clip of this. I didn't listen or watch that. I do not listen to her podcast. I'm sorry. But I did watch that clip. And even Harry's face was like.
I know.
Ugh. And then she just kept going with the joke.
I know.
And we're like, no, girl, you got to stop.
You got to stop.
So this episode went out and she got.
Railed.
Oh, my God. She has
no
been.
pun intended.
Dragged for how gross it was, how, all of this. Then, to make matters worse, she doesn't issue an apology. But the apology was it didn't land. It was very like, it's not my fault. The episode was scripted. Producers wrote these questions, et cetera, et cetera. And, it's a comedy podcast. And I just have to know, I got to know that my comedy isn't for everybody. And blah, 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 blah. It's like, that's not an apology. Thoughts? I have my own, but obviously you have the floor first, my love.
I gotta think about how I want to talk about this. Okay. Well, I also want to say she made some really weird, questionable comments about her marriage and stuff too. Like she was saying, like, "Would you fuck me?
Would you fuck me?" I was gonna say that too. Like
that was weird.
That wasn't the whole Jesus thing was gross, but that made me more uncomfy because she literally looked at Harry and she's like, "Well, would you fuck me?"
I still got it.
I know I'm married, but like pretend I'm not. Like, would you? And it was very like try hard,
yeah,
and very cringy. Like, I would never.
Oh God!
And even Harry was like sitting there, like, I'm not answering that question. Like, you got a husband. I can't tell you if I'd fuck you. I mean, I think he said he would, but like,
I think we should give it to her for making Harry Jousey uncomfortable.
Because that has to take.
Because that's got to take a lot. Because that man is.
He says all kinds of shit.
Whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God, are you gonna defend her? Is
that
why?
Okay, no, I don't know. So listen, I struggle with comedy because they say some fucked up shit.
Yeah,
they say some racist stuff. They say sexist stuff. They say icky things. Have you ever been to a comedy show?
Oh God, yeah.
It's gross. I actually don't like them because they're not
really
funny to me. Like a lot of times, right?
Oh,
so. I mean, Matt Rife has been in trouble for saying some questionable things, right? I am not religious, so these things, is it gross? Yeah, like it was gross. Like I'm not sticking up for her for saying something gross.
Right.
people maybe are blowing it a little bit out of proportion because it's Jesus.
Yeah.
And they just like don't like it when people say bad things about Jesus. But she shouldn't have said it. And then when she went to apologize, but again, if it's not offending her audience, her target audience, like, I'm sorry you were offended. Like, would you have felt better if that was the apology? Like,
I think the way she worded it, yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
The comments were gross and over the line.
Yes.
And too much and too far. But as somebody who also dances on that line sometimes, I mean, I say stupid shit. This podcast, you can go back and listen to probably any episode. And I've said shit word later.
We've had to redo episodes.
We had to redo an episode because I went a little too far and you guys will never hear that one. But like, so I get it where you dance on that line sometimes.
Yeah.
So I can give her a pass for that. But her apology where she's like, well, my comedy just isn't for everybody. She's not a comedian. She's not a Matt Rife. She's not a Amy Schumer. She's not a, who's my favorite roaster? Nikki Glaser. She's not any of those people. If they say shit, it's intentional for the joke. You are a podcaster, influencer, and you might be funny, but I think showing a little bit more humility and the fact that's like, yeah, I did cross the line, which she did say in her apologies. Like, I did and I shouldn't have. But then she should have just shut up and stopped talking.
Yeah.
I think also saying, well, this episode was scripted. Those questions were that's fine. But you mean to tell me they wrote the joke of you saying that Jesus is going to bend you over? I kind of doubt that. I guess it's possible, but I feel like that's deflecting blame.
Yeah.
So I just think she
don't like that
should have just shut up by saying, you know what, I took it too far. Sometimes that happens. I'm really sorry and I'll be better about it. I think that would have landed a little bit better. But I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know. I have a friend in my life who's got some pretty dark humor. So there's not much that affects me.
Darker than mine?
Yeah, you guys are pretty... She'll say some fucked up shit. So, and like some of the memes and reels I get from her, I'm like, what side of the internet
I know, right? Yeah.
Jesus Christ. But I just, I don't know. I have a bad taste in my mouth for religion right now because of all the things that are happening in my life. But listen, if you don't like her,
don't listen, don't follow her.
Nobody that's like a Bible banger is going to be going and seeking out a podcast with Avery Woods and Harry Jowsey.
Absolutely not.
Like, there's like that.
Absolutely not.
I think you just stay in your lane. Like, if you don't go listen to fucking Joel God or whatever the fuck his name is, if that's what you want to listen to.
Osteen.
Yeah, like.
Did you say Joel God?
I don't remember what his name is.
He probably thinks he's God. No, Joel Osteen.
Yeah,
I get it.
I mean, it's not for you, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
But did she take it too far? Absolutely.
Yes.
And just like many others
before her and that will come after
her, they take it too far.
That's gonna
and they
happen.
make jokes that are disgusting.
Yes. Do I think she should be canceled over it?
No. I don't think she should be canceled.
I don't think she should be canceled for it. Some people are calling for that. Like, she shouldn't have this podcast and Alex should drop her and blah, blah. Come on, everybody.
Yeah.
She took it too far. Her apology was lackluster, but let's calm down.
Yeah.
Let's calm down.
Segue. We're really good at segues, actually.
Our segues
don't you
are
think?
Fucking top tier.
Alix Cooper.
Speaking of our girl, Alix Cooper.
Earle.
Uh-huh.
We got to talk about it.
Yep. Alix Cooper and Alix Earle have parted ways. Alix Earle's podcast on Hot Mess will no longer be featured on the Unwell network.
Have you heard that it's political?
I have not. I have heard that the reason is because Alix Cooper and Alix Earle shared the same publicist.
Okay.
And Alix Cooper and that publicist, who I do not remember her name, I'm sorry, were having some difficulties. She wasn't liking the way this publicist was trying to kind of take the business and take her career a little bit. She doesn't want, I don't remember. So because of that, they parted ways, and I don't know. But that's why I did not hear anything political.
I heard that Alix Earle
is a staunch Republican.
Is a Republican and a huge Trump supporter, and that bothered Alix Cooper.
Oh, so
but
she
I don't
doesn't
know if
want
that's true.
Anything
that's a rumor. I don't know.
Yeah.
I also heard that, well, I don't know if you saw, but Alix Earle is coming out with a drink.
Oh, I did not hear that either.
And I don't know if that's a partnership or her own drink, but that could cause some rift too.
Well, it could be direct competition because Cooper has her Unwell drinks, right? Yeah.
Which, side note, have you tried it?
I haven't tried them yet.
I did not like it.
Where did you find them? Target?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't
Tyra found them. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not shocked. It's too... Excuse me. Alex Cooper is building an empire. Mm-hmm. It'll be really interesting to see how far Alix Earle can take her celebrity.
Like what she does with that.
Because Alex Cooper was a partier talking about sucking dick and sexualizing and all this stuff that our age of people really liked talking about at that time.
Yeah, especially because it was very more taboo at that point. There wasn't a lot of podcasts geared towards women.
She is now transitioned with us into talking about different things that we care about. She's married now. Yep. She's been able to transform this empire that she has.
100%, yeah.
Alix Earle right now has built this empire on being a college student.
Party girl.
In her 20s. Now she has a serious boyfriend, and that's transitioned okay.
Yep.
But it'll be interesting to see how she can transition into being an adult.
Correct. Now. And what she does with this, if she grows with it, or how that will all go. For sure.
Yeah.
I thought it was a partnership made in heaven when they first got together, because it was almost like seeing Alex Cooper, like this new version, potentially, right?
Yeah.
I never listened to Alix Earle's podcast.
I didn't either.
But here's why. She's 23.
Yeah.
I can't, and I won't, resonate with early 20-somethings. It's just not my cup of tea. So I don't know how well it was received. Mm-hmm. But I did hear that Alex will get to keep the podcast, and she might go over to another network, because Dave Portnoy
made
a little tease. He did something very similar that Alex did when Grace O'Malley left Barstool and came to Unwell. So the whole...
Then he said he was kind of joking.
He did say he was kind of fucking around, but he did have a, 40-some minute conversation, supposedly, with Alix Earle. So I don't know, maybe... I keep wanting to say Unwell. Hot Mess will go to Barstool. Yeah. Who knows? But... yeah, the other thing that came from this that I wanted to get your take on was some people are kind of criticizing or coming for Alex Cooper in her business dealings, and that, this isn't the first time she's had a business relationship go south, referring back to her and Sophia Franklin. And people are kind of, I feel like, not being fair to Alex Cooper, saying that she's difficult to work with and that she will cut friendships and cut people out if it means she can get ahead and stuff like that. And I just really got annoyed by reading that, because I'm like, do you guys say this stuff about men?
That's literally what I was going to say.
No. And you know
just
what? Why is it because she's
female.
A woman?
Yeah.
She's difficult. Fuck all the way off.
Yeah.
Why does it always got to go there when it's two females? Like, why is that always the direction we're going? Maybe the two of them are just like, hey, we're not a great fit. I'm going to let you off of your contract. You take Hot Mess and you go wherever you want, and fucking Godspeed. That's probably how it was.
Yeah.
Why does it always have to be a feud, and why does it always one of them need to be the bitch?
I don't. Just another example of a powerful female entrepreneur getting labels of being a bitch or too headstrong or catty or whatever the hell they want to call her. I mean, listen, she's fucking killing it. So they can say whatever the hell they want. Like, she's killing it.
Absolutely.
She's getting some of the biggest interviews in history.
Yep.
Of ever on podcasts.
On podcasts.
I mean, she just had Monica Lewinsky.
She just had...
Like... what?
She
like, where
Kamala
the fuck
Harris.
did that come from?
I know.
She had the vice
VP.
president of the United States. I mean, come on. Like, sit down. Take a fucking lap.
Take a lap.
I mean, I do not have time for that.
Nope.
Whether you like her or not. I mean, again, it's like, it doesn't even matter.
No.
Like,
no.
She's killing it.
Yep. Well, we wish Alix Earle all the best.
Yeah, both of them are
She'll
great.
probably be just fine.
I think so, too.
We're being honest.
I think she'll be just fine.
What else you got, my friend?
Can we talk about Love is Blind?
Yeah. She's over there just fucking champing at the bit. Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about it. Thought this season was so good.
How far are you? Are you all the way until these new episodes that dropped today? You haven't watched those yet?
No.
Okay.
I am caught up. I think it's great. I think it's great. I am here for it. It is a new version of all of this that we have not seen yet because of, and I know you haven't gotten into all of this yet.
Yeah.
I'm going to try not to give you like spoilers, but we are seeing the interaction of real-time social media affecting this cast.
Correct.
And I think that is so fucking cool because it's changing the dynamic of the show. And I think from now on, it's going to have to be handled differently because Love is Blind is becoming a bigger deal now. So
Way
when
bigger.
you go into these cities like Minneapolis, they knew they were filming. We knew they were filming.
Oh yeah, back when they were filming
Yep. that it was going down. I even saw ads for applications.
Correct.
But that they saw who was in the show, and then these women were coming forward and like posting on social media about these men and
in real time,
and this is being filmed on the show and how it's affected. I think it is so it's like a fifth wall.
It is almost.
It's not breaking the fourth wall, it's breaking the fifth wall. And that to me is
fourth wall at this
fucking
point.
insane.
It is. I was talking to a friend and colleague of mine, Mitch. Mitch is a new listener, by the way.
Oh, yes.
Yep. And he's my guy that I talked to about Traders and Love is Blind now.
Yes.
And he was saying the same. He's like, the almost internet stuff and the online stuff is actually almost more intriguing than some of the shit actually going down on the show. And so it is. It's taken on a whole other life of its own.
Well, and again, we touched on this before, but like, is it going to change the application process of these people coming on the show? Because apparently a couple of these guys were not the guys that they thought they were bringing on.
That's what I'm hearing.
And it's also really fascinating because I think the viewers are like, oh, but we thought he came across as such a good guy. And it's like, this is the real fucking world.
But
and how this is what happens.
Going.
This is what happens.
Yeah,
you know?
It's how girls get duped.
So I'm eating it up. I am eating it the fuck up. I love Daniel. I think he is the sweetest. Daniel and Taylor.
I have a question about Daniel and Taylor. Okay, I have them on my notes. So I'm only on episode 3, everybody. I just got past.
They're still in the pods?
They're still in the pods. Joey and Monica just got engaged.
Oh, you're early.
I'm super early. So, quick touch on them. They're goofy and dorky, but I'm here for it. So I hope they make the long haul.
Okay.
Don't give me any spoilers.
I'm not.
I'm very invested in the Alex and Madison, Meg and Mason, Madison and Mason weird little triangle.
Yeah.
And Daniel and Taylor, isn't this the guy that was accused of allegedly following Taylor on Instagram before and then unfollowing? Like, that's the one, right?
Yes.
Because I remember hearing about that very early on before any of this came out. So I'm curious how that plays out, if they even match or if that comes up later. I don't know.
I will just say.
Does it come up?
It comes up.
Okay.
They break the fourth wall.
Bless.
Basically, the producers let her check.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm not going to give you too much.
Okay.
The way he handled it, A+.
Really?
5 stars.
So is he a
notes.
sweet guy or is he duping
so far,
everybody?
he either has me absolutely fucking duped.
He seems sweet because he's short, right? He was the one that came in and said, I'm 5'8".
So sweet.
Okay, good. Because he comes off sweet.
The way that he has handled himself thus far, there's new episodes today, has been so gracious.
Okay.
So patient. Just, I mean, literally like what you would want as a partner.
Yeah.
For your person.
Oh, good.
I wish I could say more because you haven't watched it. I don't want to give away, but
we will do an entire episode.
We have to.
LIB soon, I promise.
You also have not seen the resolution of the Meg, Mason, Alex, have you?
No, I'm still in the thick of it.
Okay.
I'm still in the thick of it, and I don't even know who he will match with.
I want to talk about how that played out.
I feel like, okay, hold on. Madison. I feel like Madison and Mason are a better fit.
She's the one with the tattoos.
Yes. Alex, I don't think is really... But they just had that really sweet scene where she gave him the little bear alien thing, which was adorbs. They probably have a deeper connection. I think Madison and Mason, it seemed more sexual in nature.
Yep.
But again, I don't know. You guys, I'm still early. I was literally watching it as Kiah walked in. I'm like trying to get as much in as I could.
I really am going to want to get your thoughts on how she handles the resolution of all that.
Okay.
Yeah. The one with the tattoos.
The other one I want to talk about is, and I don't have the name written down, the guy who worked for medical aesthetics.
David.
And Molly and Lauren, that little triangle.
Yes.
Okay. My take on David is that he is a douche canoe. and he's almost a self-proclaimed douche. He talks about how he usually just goes for women's looks. He works in medical aesthetics. So it's like, okay, great. You obviously just go for quote unquote hot girls. And he admits that he's cheated before. But he's trying to like reform and be like a nice guy and like, go deeper and blah, 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 blah. I have a feeling, even though I think his connection with Molly is better, I have a feeling he picks Lauren.
Okay.
But again, I don't know. I'm still very early. And I have a feeling whatever he does, it just implodes because it turns out he's a real prick.
Okay.
Can you tell me if I'm like...
No, I'm not telling you shit.
Oh, God. If you guys are listening in your car and you've already watched all this, you're probably screaming at your fucking...
I'm not saying
right
shit.
now. Me. Okay. Those are my early thoughts.
I want to say one more thing overall. I have been really proud of the men of this season.
Really?
In the fact that there has been some standouts that seem to be pretty self-aware.
Oh, okay.
Like Alix has shown that to me.
Alix seems like a sweet guy.
Super sweet, super self-aware. Daniel has shown that to me. I think it should give women some hope in the fact that these men are like really consciously thinking about how their actions are affecting people, and then also giving them the space to process things and be honest about how they're feeling and figure it out. And to me was really cool to see.
Interesting, because I feel the exact opposite only 3 episodes in.
About those two people?
About the men in general. I'm not impressed with the tier of men that they've been showing, at least these first few episodes. Yeah. I'm like, these guys all seem kind of mid. Yeah, Alix seems really sweet. Daniel seems sweet. But I'm kind of like, I'm only 3 episodes.
That's 2 out of the
32.
Yes, I know, but they focus on what, like a handful of like. But like I'm saying,
I'm only seeing 3 episodes. You've seen everything else, so you have probably a more wider view.
What's the guy's name? The basketball guy.
Oh fuck! I know
he's really great.
He was great too. You're right.
So that's 3 out of the 6 or 7 that they highlight. Mm. So I'm not. I mean, yeah, I think there's a couple douche canoes in there, but like,
yeah,
to be expected.
Yeah, I think the group of women is spectacular.
Oh,
they've hit it out of the park.
Clearly,
these girls are like,
and people on the internet are like, everybody from women from Minnesota are stunning.
They are, you guys,
stunning,
top tier women. They are elite.
Yes.
They're gorgeous. They're incredibly smart. They're well-rounded. They're perfection.
They're liberal.
Blue state.
But yes, I've really been enjoying it a lot.
Yeah. So far so good. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, same.
And I want to talk more about it.
But sometimes, I don't know what it is about the episodes in the pods. I get a little bored. So like, you know what I mean? Like,
I've been fast forwarding through some.
I'm kind of tempted to do that. I know, but I don't want to like miss out on like a plot thing that might come up later. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck are they talking about?
No,
I fast forwarded that part.
Fast forwarded.
So the pod part bores me once they get out of the pods and go on their trip, and then especially when they move in together.
Honduras.
That's cool.
Is it?
I don't know.
I thought Honduras was like scary.
It sounds exotic. Well, I'm sure they're like on some resort.
Yeah.
It's a beach. It's water. It's the gold goblets with drinks in them, so they'll be fine. Those fucking glasses.
I hate those stemless fucking wine
And did you know for the other Netflix show, The Ultimatum, they do silver ones?
Oh, God.
Have you ever watched that one?
No, I don't have time. I have too much TV in my life.
We will touch more on Love is Blind, I promise, but those are my early thoughts, and I will watch more maybe next week. I don't know. We'll decide when we'll do it.
Yeah, we have to talk more about it.
Okay,
what are we have one more thing we have to talk about. That's it. That's all we have time for. So pick.
Okay, I gotta talk to you about what has taken, which is why I did not watch Love is Blind, was the Gabby Petito documentary.
Oh,
Can we please talk about that? Okay. I know we're taking a very sharp left off of reality TV and into true crime, but you know my basic bitch ass loves true crime. So I followed the Gabby Petito case back when it was going on. Everybody did.
Yes.
That this documentary blew my mind. Like, of all the things that were going down that was never talked about, released, discussed. I watched all 3 episodes back to back to back, which I never have time for, so I stayed up really late. But I am infuriated. I'm disappointed, disgusted with the Laundrie family, specifically parents. And you know what? I was on the side of the sister, but I'm not on the sister too now. Like, all of it.
The whole thing shook me.
Yes. This poor girl. Also, I know where you're going. I know where you're going.
Did you see the Mask Femme cop? Yeah. Loretta. What's her name?
Loretta Bush.
Loretta Bush. She needs her own show.
Loretta needs her own show.
People are popping off on the internet about her.
Popping off. If you didn't watch, she is a Florida. Is she FBI?
Yeah, I think
she's an FBI detective. So she got in on the case in Florida, and like her first scene in the documentary captivated all of us. So, like, she was saying how much she cares about the victims' families, how she will work like tirelessly. That's why she does what she does. And we were like, we're on board. Sign me up, Loretta.
Can I put this on the record?
Yeah.
I talked about the Mask Femme lesbian
weeks ago.
Yes. I have been here. And now all y'all
are jumping on the bandwagon.
You guys want to fucking jump on the ship when I've been here. And you know what? I don't think it's fair. I should get first pick of my Mask Femme. Now all you guys want to come over, and that's not fucking fair. I called this. I said it weeks ago.
You did. Can I tell you, when I was watching it, I immediately thought of you when I saw her. I was like, Kiah is probably like,
hell yeah,
really excited right now.
Hell yeah.
All the TikToks that were like women being like happily straight married woman questioning their sexuality as I'm watching the Gabby Petito.
Thank you. Thank you.
What?
Come again.
Why do I feel a little different? I immediately thought of Kiah. I was like, I see it. And I see it with Loretta. I see it. I'm like, why am I oddly attracted to her right now?
See it?
We're not trying to make light of this whole thing, by the way.
No, I had to slip that in there.
But she really did take over for a number of reasons.
Yes.
And Netflix, we're letting you know.
Give her a show.
Give her a show where she is,
I promise you,
solving cases, the cases that she gets. We want more of her.
We are the Olivia Benson generation.
And we
want Loretta Bush.
We need her.
Period. Okay, back to Gabby Petito.
But back to the documentary. The parents are garbage. I understand the legalities on why they can't and won't be charged with anything. And that makes it that much more frustrating. The law is the law. They can't charge them. But God, is it frustrating.
Do you think he's dead?
Yeah.
You do?
I know. I'm not getting on board with the conspiracy theory that's circulating, which is they're hiding him out and he's like hidden in their backyard garden or some bullshit, and that he's alive. I do not think that at all. They found like all of his skeletal no.
Did you know that they never had a funeral for him?
I did. I saw that.
How fucked up is that?
That is so weird. Why? I could see delaying it, right? Because the guy,
the infamous,
right? Yeah. You're like, maybe we don't need to have one right now because it's in poor taste. He did kill somebody, but you never have one. Like,
weird.
The other thing, that letter that the mom wrote to him,
it was very incestuous.
It painted a picture, and I think she was trying to say, "Oh, I wrote that months earlier. He just didn't." Bitch. No.
Shut the fuck up.
Do you know what I also think? Because everyone was up in arms, like, how did he get out of the house? How did he escape and then become missing? I don't think he was ever there. I think when the police initially came for that first, remember that you saw that body cam footage of them first knocking on the door, and his dad said, well, yeah, he's here. I don't think he was ever there. There is no way that he could have gotten out of that house undetected.
With all the press and everything.
With the press, with the people protesting. It was a full neighborhood. You mean nobody, no neighbor, no one saw nothing? I don't think he was ever there. It was very well discussed.
How did the car get there?
I think they went and met him somewhere, and one of the parents drove the van back. And because he is a very experienced camper, he knows how to live in the elements for an extended period of time. I think he was out to stay away from the fray. They knew where he was the entire time and were probably communicating in some fashion, but he was never physically at the house. The sister then even confirmed that they as a family went camping, and she was there for one day and then left. I think they probably gave him supplies so he could last a little bit longer. I don't think he was ever home. I really don't. That's the only plausible thing in my mind that makes sense.
What did you think about the police letting them go and blaming her for...
That made me so sad. That made me, like, my eyes well up with tears. Like, they're laughing and joking with him and giggling when he's like, well, you know, girls can be crazy and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, she's meanwhile having a full-on panic attack in the back of a police car. And while she does admit she hit him, they're treating her.
They called her the aggressor.
They called her the aggressor, which really grossed me out.
They gave him a hotel.
She had an eye that was all fucked up. Yes, he had scratches. He gets the hotel with a comfy bed and a TV, and she needs to go find a public shower for $5. That whole thing made me so sad, and I just kept thinking about Gabby's mom.
I know.
And, like, how hard that would be watching. I think about my little girl. Like, if I had watched that, it would...
I know.
It would kill me. It would kill me. I commend her parents. Like, the strength that they show. I watched a 2020 with them where they all four were interviewed too. Like, they really they are the strongest people I think I've ever, like, I'd be a puddle. Even though I know this happened, almost 3 years ago. I'd still be, you wouldn't be able to get me in an interview. I don't think.
And they're trying to help other people of domestic violence abuse. Yeah, it was a very well put together documentary. I thought it was really interesting. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. And yeah, you should watch it if you haven't watched it yet.
100%.
Anything else, my love? Or
I think we gotta wrap up.
I think we gotta wrap up. I know, you guys, this is just a tip of the iceberg of the shit we're talking about. So we will for sure be back next week with everything else. We'll figure it out. We'll drop some good shit for you.
All right.
Well, we love you guys. Keep it have a great week, and subscribe, review, share with your friends. We are trying to build this up so we can start getting motherfucking paid. So
hell yeah.
Share it, subscribe, give us 5 stars. We love you, and we will see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.